Leave the World Behind is a new Netflix thriller. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. A family vacation on Long Island is interrupted by two strangers bearing news of a blackout. As the threat grows, both families must decide how best to survive the potential crisis, all while grappling with their own place in this collapsing world. So this stars Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke, Kevin Bacon, Mahershala Ali, and I didn't know what to make of this movie. It is a very tense thriller. I didn't know much about this movie going into it. Directed by Sam Esmail, and it is based on a novel. Didn't see any trailer. I just saw a poster of a road with the deer at the end, and that seemed pretty promising to me. This is a movie that feels very chaotic. There is a lot of scenes that you just do not know what is happening. There's this talk of a blackout and possibly the world's gonna end, but these characters, these two families are in this home together, and they start to experience these odd things that you don't know what to make of it. Hundreds of deer appearing in the backyard, planes crashing, ships arriving on sea, just crashing on land. A lot of big moments that could signal war in the end of the world are in this movie. And you just don't know what to make of it all, because the movie tiptoes around what is actually happening. People have their theories, people have speculations, and you just kind of taking in what other people are thinking about it all and trying to make up your own mind about it. And the movie doesn't really come out and just tell you exactly what is happening. You kind of have to make things up for yourself. And that's what I found most interesting about this movie, is the different things that the family witnesses throughout this movie. You have to make it up for yourself. And there's a lot of tense moments as the younger sibling within this movie is staring out at the backyard, and hundreds of deer are just staring back at her. And Ethan Hawke driving down the road, and he witnesses things that just start to terrify him. But throughout all of these moments that could signal like war and these blackouts and all of that, the score elevates a lot of these scenes where you could be doing something while watching it on Netflix, and then you hear this score and you just stop and you get closer and closer, and you're just so focused on these scenes. And it's multiple scenes at once, because you got the family, they're split for some parts of the movie. So what they're doing, the score just raises that tension, and you're so enthralled by it all and so invested. I was hugely impressed with the score and the sound mixing in here. It is a huge contribution to this movie and really helps it out. Now the direction in here, there's a lot of flashy sequences, overhead shots, quick pans between characters, different techniques give it a unique approach to a movie like this. You do feel that tense direction, and you do feel the urgency and the conflict between the family members as well. So I was impressed with the sound and the direction as well, and how this film overall looked. The performances are really good as well. Julia Roberts right away is unsure about what is happening. She doesn't know the family that comes into the house, Mahershala Ali and his daughter. They own the house, but she's kind of hesitant about all of that because she doesn't know them. She's staying there for a vacation. Ethan Hawke is just kind of accepting what is happening and trying to reason with everybody. Mahershala Ali is really good in here as well. The whole family, once they witness more and more happening and more chaos that's going on, they start to connect with each other and start to learn more about who they are. And so there are some development for the relationships within here as they spend a lot of time with each other, so they start to understand each other as well. But the performances are really good. You have Ethan Hawke, who's trying to protect his son, and there's just a lot of tense moments from him. You see that the urgency from his performance, mostly kind of towards the end of the movie. Has a lot about our reliance on technology, cell phones, TV. The family that's involved in here, they don't get any of the information because they rely on technology. And he even admits that I'm no one without my phone, and I won't be able to survive without technology and Wi-Fi to learn about what is happening. And other characters are relying on practices and being safe and being prepared for that all. So the movie offers a lot of discussion about reliance on technology. And even the young girl in here, as she was headed to family vacation, she was watching Friends on her iPad, and the last episode she was watching, the power went out, so she couldn't watch the last episode of Friends with Ross and Rachel. And throughout the whole movie, she wants to watch that episode. She wants to find out what happens. And the last scene of the movie shocked me, but left so much discussion open about technology, our reliance, and how we get information and connect with people as well. So all of that in here, pretty strong messages. It's very clear that this is a movie about technology and people's reliance on it as well, but then also relying on people throughout these events, and there's chaos, and you have to protect yourself as well. Leave the World Behind, for like the whole movie, like up until like the last 15 minutes, I didn't know what was happening. You had deer, you had planes crashing, you had loud sounds and drones. There's a lot going on in here, a lot, and it feels very chaotic at times. At times you feel like it's building to something and it doesn't really pay off at times, but the tension is there, and the score is terrific. The sound editing, the directing is top notch within this movie. So I was impressed with it, even if there were certain scenes that felt like they didn't pay off at the end of certain scenes. But the overall movie and its discussion on technology, and just kind of leave you hanging for your own thoughts. It was an interesting movie. I was glued to the screen for the whole entire film due to the direction, the characters' performances, the score as well. There's a lot within here to make it just kind of like you're attached to this movie. Even if people think it's not that good, there's a lot in here that will just kind of draw you in and wanting to figure out what exactly is going on. So pretty decent Netflix movie, I gotta say. I was impressed with a lot of things going on within this movie. So before I give you my score for Leave the World Behind on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button and get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Leave the World Behind ranks amongst all the other 2023 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Leave the World Behind a B-. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Leave the World Behind on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just So Much As Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.